As the measles outbreak spreads across 14 states, Idaho parents have reason to be concerned.
They do. That's because there are plenty of kids in your children's schools who are not vaccinated. On your side, Lehr joins us live in studio with tonight's big story.
Roland, Michelle, this form can be printed out from the Idaho Health and Welfare Department's website by any parent, and in a matter of moments, your child or one of your child's classmates can be exempt from up to 9 otherwise required immunizations.
This is an area where Idaho does not rank very well compared to other states.
Not very well at all. The immunization exemption rate in the state of Idaho is the second highest in the nation, with more than 6% of school-age children opting out of at least one vaccination.
When we look at immunizations, the first and foremost thing that we're going to do is try to convey that the requirement is that children be immunized before they are enrolled in a Boise school.
Technically, a requirement for students before they enroll in kindergarten, which school districts within Idaho enforce through state code. But parents can also opt out of immunizations by logging online and printing out a form.
It is an easy form to fill out, so it's not something that is going to take a lot of time.
It's definitely the path of least resistance. It's a lot easier when you find out that your child is missing a vaccination to fill out the form and file the exemption than it is to actually, make an appointment with a doctor and get the required immunizations.
All 50 states allow exemptions for medical reasons, if, for example, getting a vaccine could compromise a child's health. But Idaho also offers exemptions for religious or philosophical reasons.
There are a lot of states that don't allow philosophical exemptions. Idaho does.
To be granted a medical exemption, the form must be signed by a physician. The other two only require a parent's signature.
The medical exemption is actually the smallest number of exemptions we have on file. The largest number by far is philosophical exemptions.
The main concern, according to public health officials, is the effect unvaccinated children could have on other classmates, those with illnesses preventing them from being vaccinated themselves.
Those kids are really depending on the children around them to be vaccinated so that they're not spreading viruses and germs and making them sick.
On the other hand, if an outbreak occurs at a public school in Idaho, any child unvaccinated for that disease can be excluded from school for as long as public health officials deem necessary. While measles cases have been reported in nearby states, including Utah and Oregon, there has not yet been any confirmed cases here in the state of Idaho. Health and welfare officials would also like to remind adults to stay up to date on immunizations. Measles and whooping cough vaccinations both have another dose to be administered as an adult. Live in studio, I'm Lehr, Fox 9 on your side.